In a previous video, I've introduced this dude as Herbert. His name, officially, is Wilbur. He used to belong to that house. That house over there is another house owned by our landlord, and the tenants in it were not the greatest. All these keywords are past tense. They had him, and they had about 5 dogs, and incidents happened, and I'm not going to be putting his business online because I mean, I wouldn't like it if it had happened to me, and everybody's allowed to have hard times and down times in their lives. I don't bite my toes. No, thank you, sir. No. God, you need a friend. Wilbur's previous owner made some regrettable, not smart choices, and those choices led him to be in a mental state where he could not properly care for animals, even though he convinced himself that he could, which is unfortunate, but it was the situation that was dealt at hand, and the landlord and authorities and some other helpful neighbors all tried to... What is going on? One of the littles couldn't find the friend group, so they freaked out, but it's fine. But anywhooty, things happened, decisions were made, choices, revealed consequences for this individual, and he is our pig now. He's in way better condition than when we first got him. I will try to insert a picture at the very end of the video to show you just how skinny he was. He was so malnourished. He had eye infections. His hooves were a mess. He had seizures from dehydration, overheating, and malnutrition. He was not in a good state. He's come a long way, and he's been here for a couple months now, just doing pig stuff, getting fat, resting and recuperating, and all the things, and showing us all the weaknesses in our fences. People underestimate how smart pigs can be. He is much more intelligent than I initially gave him credit for. When he first came to the farm, I really wanted to call him Herbert. I have my reasons why. But again, because the previous owner making decisions that were not good decisions, and this little dude's intelligence, he would escape all the time. It was not quite a daily occurrence, but it was a very common occurrence. And there are several houses down our road, up and down our road, that he would visit on the daily because he knew which ones would give him snacks and which ones would run him off and which ones would shoot at him. Yes, neighbors shot at him, not knowing he was somebody's pet. And the community around us actually is who gave him the name Wilbur. And when a few neighbors reached out asking, what happened to the house and what happened to the pig, they haven't seen the pig in a while, and they haven't seen the puppies in a while, and just asking questions, and I sent pictures and told them the information that I had that I felt was appropriate to share. There are criminal proceedings on some of this, so there's only so much that is allowed to be said publicly. But yeah, so instead of being a Herbert, he is a Wilbur, and he seems happy. He seems much happier here. He's proven that he can escape, even the fencing that we have at the moment. While we do have some trash farm-esque barricades, obviously they are not all the way up and down, and they only do so much good. But he kind of has figured out that, hey, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different water sources. I have all this room to run, and he's not contained in here 24/7. He's a pasture piggy, and he does get a outside allowance. We're going to be moving him way back there to those trees in the next 2 or 3 months. We'll be putting him in paddocks, different paddocks back there, to start aerating the soil back there so we can start improving our back half to look as nice as our front half. Why are you drinking the dirty water? There's clean water over there. Please don't drink. Oh, okay. Do it. Do it. Do the cute pig thing. No? Okay. One of these days I'll catch him doing the cute pig thing. But I think he's finally at a point now where he's relaxed and he's a happy boy. Very happy boy. And I've wanted a pig for so long, but I never thought I would actually end up with one. So like I am beyond tickled pink, like his little pink legs, that I have him. Maybe we'll get him some friends one day, because he does seem pretty lonely, and I know pigs tend to be social creatures. I mean, she comes and hangs out with him like when she feels like it, which usually is when I'm over here. But he needs pig friends. And on a final note, because I know somebody's going to say something eventually, yes, we have him a hoop house. And yes, as of this morning, I noticed that yesterday's windstorm, because, you know, this is Texas, and why would we have an actual rainstorm right now in summer? But the tethers, we had those, the stretchy, God, what are they called? It's like a stretchy string, but it has a hook on each end, and I can't remember. Bungee cords, there we go. We had some of those double-ended bungee cords that were holding the tarp in place, and clearly they have unlatched or broken or something, and new ones will be purchased very, very soon, because piggies need shade. Pig skin can actually sunburn. Bet you didn't know that. I didn't either, but now I do. Well, I hope everyone has enjoyed the story of how we ended up with Wilbur. It is not an animal that I ever thought we would have on the farm, but he's here now, and we're happy we have him, and he's happy to be here. I hope. He seems happy. There's a lot of tail wags that go on a daily basis. I am not by any means an animal rescuer or rehabber. I don't know what I'm doing, but I can say this is one instance in which I'm glad that we did. We were asked to take him so that way the county wouldn't take him, and we did, obviously. And I think it's been a good decision for the farm. The kids love him too, so bonus. But I hope you enjoyed the story of Wilbur. So we have homeschool stuff to do, and we have other farm critters to take care of this morning. So I got a long list of stuff to do. So bye guys.